Hey, I know what's going on. This young hood, one of the sixes, and I just jumped off the porch with Dirty Glove Bastard.
Tryna get it right, gotta pay the piper, pay the price. When you tryna live this type of life, I was a kid with a cutie, I was pushing dope day and night.
Yes, sir. All right, y'all. We got Young Hood jumping off the porch with us today. What's up, bruh?
Man, finally here, man. I've been watching this for a minute, man, so glad to be able to be here to share my story.
Yes,
man.
sir. Nah, that's what's up, bro. It's a pleasure to have you on the porch, bruh.
Nah, I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all already know what it is, Young Hood, man, one of the sixes.
Yes, sir. Let's get it. So, bro, you down here in Atlanta. Is 404-day weekend. The energy is crazy here. How the A been treating you so far?
I mean, we treat me a lot of love, man, much love, you know, so, man, I'm enjoying it, man. The environment is everything for sure, you know. It's like the land of hip hop right now. So.
Yeah, nah, for real.
Yeah.
Nah, the culture is for real, you know, here in Atlanta. But it's also shit. It's also in Texas.
Oh,
you
yeah,
know what
yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah,
like y'all,
yeah, for sure.
y'all
for sure.
holding it down crazy out there in Texas.
Yeah,
So.
shout out. You know, we got a great culture ourselves. You know, I come from the north side, 11 Swisher House, DSR, Greenhouse, you know, all that old school hip hop, man, that really, you know, pushed me to be the person that I am now, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now you got us, 600, New Dallas, you know, The Row, Yellow Beezy, Freddie, rest in peace to 03, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it's a lot of big things going on right now for sure.
Nah, that's what's up, bro. That's what's up. And you got your song 10 p.m. in Atlanta that you pushing now. So how does it feel being here in the A and you know, pushing that song and what's the vibes, you know what I'm saying, with 10 p.m. in Atlanta?
Man, shit, I had landed at 10 p.m. 48, which my manager managed him too, you know what I'm saying? He sent the beat. It was the first beat that I heard when I got to the studio. I didn't even let it go through.
Yeah.
But I heard the mask on, mask off sample in there. It was only right. I'm in the A, the vibe was going.
Yeah.
And shit, we came over 10 p.m. in Atlanta, man.
Word. Nah, that's what's up, man. And it's dope, I think, too, where, you know, where you showing love and paying homage to a whole nother city, you know what I mean?
Sure.
I think that's just something that folks probably wouldn't have even expected. You know?
Yeah, Atlanta got a lot of influence on my music too, you know what I'm saying? I grew up, you know, from your free band games to, you know, Tip, Jeezy, shit, we can go to Outkast, you know what I'm saying? So
Absolutely.
shit, you know, they got a lot of influence on the music game, so shit, you know, it's all love.
Yeah.
For shit show.
Word, now I can dig it. And Hood, you originally from Corsicana, Texas?
Yeah, I'm from a small town, Corsicana, Texas.
And that's East Texas, right?
Yeah, right outside of Dallas.
Yeah. Okay, word, like 50 miles?
Yeah, like 50, 60 miles.
Yeah,
Sure.
now I can dig it. And what's the vibes like there, even compared to Dallas?
It's really the same thing, it's just smaller. We ain't got nowhere to shop, but you know, your day-to-day crimes, the hustling, you know what I'm saying, poverty, it's all the same shit. It's just the only thing I can say different, it's more family orientated. You know, we ain't got too many homeless people and shit, but
Yeah.
like the way of living, you know, getting in trouble, going to prison, that's what sent me to prison, you know what I'm saying? It's my hometown.
Yeah.
So like it's really everything, we just smaller, bro. That's all it is.
Now I can dig it, man. And you know, growing up, like what type of lifestyle, you know, were you living like growing up? What type of household you come up in?
Oh shit, rest in peace to my big mama. We used to stay in her house like 15 deep.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She had like 15 kids. Her youngest two was my mama age, so they were still there. My mama was there, my auntie, uncle, they kids. And then my mama had moved when she had found her boyfriend and shit, you know what I'm saying? We moved to Dallas.
Okay.
And that's where I went to elementary, I went to middle school. But you know how it is when you getting, you know, too much from my mama, she sent me back home.
Yeah.
So I'm a granny baby, you know what I'm saying? So, but I got to get best of the both worlds.
Word. And for those of us who have lived with our grandmamas or have had to stay there for a select amount of time, like granny can be super strict, but then also granny gonna spoil you too.
Yeah, for sure. In my situation, granny was strict, but she really let me do what the hell I wanted to. You know what I'm saying? Just I don't know. She couldn't paint a bad picture in her eyes of me no matter what I did. I don't give a damn if I made the news doing something, you know what I'm saying? She just didn't believe it, you know what I'm saying? Maybe because I'm my first grandbaby, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, that's real. And then too, bro, like our grandparents and then, you know, who become our ancestors, man, a lot of times, bro, they see stuff in us that we don't even see in ourselves at the time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, like I say, she been my supporter, like with the music shit since I've been wanting to rap. You know, she got some of my first flyers still hanging up in her house, you know what I'm saying? So she always believed in me even when I didn't, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, that's ill. Cause I remember like my granny used to always tell me that I would like be, you know, speaking in front of people and doing all that. And I've always been like a low key, kind of in the background type of cat. So like in these past couple of years, as I've even stepped out more and been doing more, I'm like, damn, Granny was right. Like, I've been tripping. You know what I mean?
Nah, for sure. So, you know, first thing we think of when they say that is like a preacher or something.
That's literally what my granny used to say. Yep.
So when they first say that, be like, nah, I ain't.
Like,
that ain't what I'm gonna do, Granny. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
sure.
right. No, for sure. So, and when you moved to Dallas, you was in North Dallas.
Yeah, I was in the North.
Yeah,
for sure.
At what point would you say you jumped off the porch?
Oh shit, I jumped off the porch in my hometown. So we stayed in this apartment called West Park Road. You had Booger, Terrell, and Desiree. They was brothers. But shit, I was like 6. They probably was 13. Yeah, and they used to use me to, like, you had to crack in your window back when the 5.0 Mustangs and shit was going. And yeah, they used to put me through the cracks. I used to get in the cars and get to open them. So like 6 years old, my first time ever committing a crime. Wow.
Damn, that's crazy. Bro, I think.
And I was young, you know, I ain't want nothing from it. So like I was always fascinated with music. So shit, I ended up always getting the CDs, you know, when the CD books and shit was going.
Yeah.
I just wanted the music. You know what I'm saying? They was older. They was trying to make money, so that radios to speak. You know, I really didn't know. You know what I'm saying? I was just knowing that I'm hanging with some dudes older than me.
Right.
And yeah, this ain't no cap, too. You know, you can vouch for them.
Damn near ain't even know like what you was doing back then.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
It was just fun to me. I wasn't even introduced to drugs and shit yet, so I was really just getting high off the adrenaline rush of just doing some crazy shit.
Yeah, word. No, I can dig it. And as you grew older, you know, like where were you finding your influences from?
Like I say, my mama's boyfriend, he was selling big dope, so that's the reason we had moved to Dallas. He had got caught with another little town called My Head, Texas. His lawyer was his plug. His lawyer got caught with the bricks on the private jet strip. And my stepdad got caught up in that shit, and they gave him like some program and tell him he had to move out that county and could never come back.
Yeah.
So he was with my mom at the time, and he was doing music, but he was trying to make shit for the females and shit. You know what I'm saying? But long story short, he was still hustling. So might be there recording, and he'll leave me at the studio, and the engineer just started teaching me shit. Then, like I told you, we was staying 15 deep in my granny house. They had an old record player where my uncle had his old records and shit. I was little, I didn't know. I used to play the shit. And you know what I'm saying? If anybody know anything about old records and shit, they used to have the instrumentals on the other side.
Yeah.
And I just surrounded by music. My grandpa was a guitarist. That's on my mama's side. On my daddy's side, my great grandpa was one of the original Pips. So it was always a style. I never knew where it came from till later. You know what I'm saying? But I've been around the music.
Yeah, like I mean, it was like really meant for you. Like you was truly engulfed in music and from every angle. Yeah,
for shit show. You know what I'm saying? To where like I told you, I'm from a small town, so going to house parties and venues and shit, I was 12 years old, 13 years old inside of them venues. You know what I'm saying? It's already a small town. You know, my granny used to come get me out them motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? But they used to let me rap at them functions.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? So I just always been around.
Damn, okay, I was just about to ask you that. What, like, was you rapping at the spots?
Yeah, hell yeah. Like, I freestyle. Like, any music y'all ever heard about me, anybody heard from me. I never wrote nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's all emotion. You know what I'm saying? It's all feeling. You know what I'm saying? I might come to the studio angry and let it out. Might get into it with my baby mama and make songs for the females. Get into it with my girl, or my girl just be staying solid. I might make some shit. You know, it's it's never like it's not no spur of the moment thing to where I can just jot down, because it was never like that for me. This was really like my self-therapy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And what artists influenced you when you were growing up, when you was coming up?
Really, bro, it was a couple, but you know, man, Lucci and Pookie. When I was in the North, I used to see them like getting on when I was getting on the bus as a kid, seeing them post their flyers. They was like some of the most lyrical dudes I had ever heard. Big Chiefah, you know what I'm saying? Right. Seeing how fly he was, bro. Like, you could literally see this man in Maseratis and Maybachs and shit, you know what I'm saying, in 2004, 2003. You know, when it wasn't just heard of, you know, most people was doing the slabs and shit, you know. Yeah. Bro was coming foreign, you know, and then we go to Houston, like the freestyling, you know what I'm saying, that was like a culture, you know, even with DSR too, you know what I'm saying. But Fat Pat, the whole DJ Screw movement, Rake Shop, all them, you know what I'm saying. I just grew up on my culture and just seeing the music. Then I was infatuated with the block freestyler, you know what I'm saying. You had niggas I used to look on the internet at, Reeves Dollars, he was from Philly, Meek. Man, it's a couple of guys, you know what I'm saying? Like
so you was into like the battle rap scene,
all
of that.
I tried the battle rap shit, you know what I'm saying? Cause I could freestyle so good.
Yeah.
But I wasn't like, I don't really like crack jokes on people and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, I really can rap, and it's just so happened that when I freestyle, it sound like some shit somebody else will write, you know what I'm saying? So, and so yeah, I tried all of it, bro, but like Diplomats, you know what I'm saying, Cameron them, just how fly they was, Fabulous, you know what I'm saying, and just, you know, like when I was listening to music, when I listened to it, it wasn't about an image, you know what I'm saying? Like an image could help, but if you couldn't rap, you're supposed to shut the fuck up.
Right. I mean, even back then, like, at a point in time, we didn't even know what some of these dudes looked like that we was listening to. You know what I mean? Until you seen the magazine, you know what I mean, a month later or
because you didn't have all this social media and shit. You know what I'm saying?
So it was really about like your style, what you talking about, and can I relate to you?
Yeah, and that's what my music, like my music is probably not for everybody, but from where I come from and the shit that I rap about, you know what I'm saying? I rap for the slum babies. I stand for the underdogs. You know what I'm saying? The one that people look past, but didn't know that I was cooking up on their ass, you know what I'm saying, the whole time when you was acting like I was nothing. You know what I'm saying? I just wasn't showboating.
Now it's crazy that you say that you freestyle everything, because like you really telling stories in your music.
Oh yeah.
And so
if it ain't shit that I did, it's something that I've been around closely. So it's not hard. You know what I'm saying? Like it's the only time I get writer's block, bro, is trying to stay away from the hood and stay away from the city. But you know, being with X and shit now, you know what I'm saying, I'm getting a whole different scenery of life. It just I still make my music related for people who come from where I come from, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, you know, I've been doing it for a minute, you know what I'm saying? Just going to prison, fucking up and shit, you know what I'm saying? They held me back from accomplishing my mission early, you know what I'm saying? And who's to say that, you know what I'm saying, they wasn't part of the journey anyway, you know what I'm saying? So probably was just getting me ready for this. Right.
And in your early, in the early years of you really tapping into the culture, were you into production? Did you tap into DJing or anything like that?
Nah, so my best, so what it was is, like I told you, I was on the battle rap shit, so I had really was a real aggressive bars and shit, you know what I'm saying? So, but still my Texas swag in it. But my best friend, his name was YT, he from Carson County too, you know what I'm saying? He was getting millions of views when we was in high school. And then he ended up, when he didn't go to college, but I used to be on the road with him, you know what I'm saying, just playing my position. I wasn't taking music serious, you know? I was like the muscle for my brother, him and my cousin, Dirt, you know what I'm saying? So we was just riding behind bro, and bro made beats, cut hair, painted, did did everything. You know what I'm saying? Long story short, he started showing me how to, like, your freestyle's hard, bitch, but you need to trim them down and make a hook or turn something into a hook.
Counting bars and
all
that.
You know what I'm saying? And he showed me that. And shit, that's when it started hitting people like, damn, now you making songs like people who close to me know that nigga just be freestyling this shit, you know what I'm saying? But Hell yeah, like.
Yeah, because you've been going viral recently from some freestyles that you was doing at South by Southwest.
Yeah.
That's been going crazy.
And like what people don't know is that's something I love to do, bro. Sometimes a lot of times I don't film it. You know what I'm saying? We just so happened to be on South by Southwest. The cameras was out there, and the world got to see it, man. Yeah. And there's plenty more. Like probably finna just start doing that shit every Friday.
Yeah, need to, bro. For real.
Freestyle Friday, if not every day. You know what I'm saying? When I just get bored, just post one because I do it anyway. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's just, I don't know. It's like an exercise. Easy. You know, the same way I'm gonna go to the gym. Yeah. That's my gym. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Turn that beat on. Smack on a nigga shit.
Nah, that's real. That's real. So I heard you mention that you had to sit down for a little while.
Yeah.
Did you start taking music serious before that, or was it that situation that made you take it serious?
To be honest, man, it's funny. I had this big ass dream that I was I had went hard. So I was hustling. I had made this certain amount of money, bro, and I blew it. I blew like 6 figures. I ain't gonna say blew it, but I invested 6 figures into my career.
Okay.
And I thought that I was just gonna get saved by one of these labels, and they were gonna see my situation. But long story short, on the road to success, chasing the bag, man, I got pulled over, had a whole bunch of shit. Ended up doing 3 years. Okay. So I was on the same run when Yella and Freddie had theirs.
Gotcha.
And when Mo3, Yayo and all them, you know what I'm saying? But I got locked up in 2017.
Okay.
So when I got locked in 17, shit, it took 3 years, and that's when all them boys got signed. So, you know, like I say, it's 2 things you can do, bro, in this world. You can be jealous of somebody else's accomplishment, or you can use that as a gas for the fire. You know what I'm saying? I looked at it like, okay, when I get out this motherfucker, I ain't playing.
Yeah.
And shit, that's what I did,
Hit
bro.
the ground running.
Yeah.
At what point when you was behind the wall, did you take accountability for like the things that you had done? You know, how long did it take for you to realize like, man, this was me? Like, all right.
Nah, you know, like shit, my crimes that I committed is not with nobody. You know what I'm saying? I already knew what I was doing.
Yeah.
But it's the environment I came up in too, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of hard, bro, like telling me to go get a job and I watch my mom when she have a job and still be behind on bills and shit. You know what I'm saying? To where when I just had uncles, friends, next door neighbor selling dope, and I ain't heard them complain not one fucking time. Even though it is ups and downs and that shit. Like I say, I went to the prison from the shit, you know what I'm saying? But ain't nobody gonna speak about the bad terms, you know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying from seeing, with my personal view, because same thing with a job, it's good having a job because you get insurance, you get dental insurance, you know what I'm saying? You get all type of benefits from certain jobs. So it's bad terms and the right terms, you know what I'm saying? But like I say, like, man, I can't blame nobody, bro. I never could, you know what I'm saying? Because everything I did, I know what I was doing. I ain't gonna sit here and lie and act like, oh, I was forced, you know what I'm saying? I had a choice, you know what I'm saying? I could have took the right route, you know what I'm saying? My mama tried her hardest, but working 2 jobs to keep food on the table and lights on, you know what I'm saying? Taking care of children. When I'm seeing this dope boy where his bitch don't do no working and he making all the money, so shit, that was like, shit, I'm going that way.
Yeah. Nah, I mean, that lifestyle, like, especially like when we young, I mean, shit, that's more attractive than, you know what I'm saying, than the other way.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
When you was inside, were you writing in your head?
No, so shout out to my boy Pressure, Flow Baby, and there was a couple more dudes. So we used to just be on the unit. So bro, like prison got some of the most talented niggas ever. You know what I'm saying? But they used to do songs and I used to just freestyle my shit. Like, I don't know, like, I damn sure couldn't write when I was in the pen.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When I did try, it was all that old sad shit, depressing, you know what I'm saying? So like I say, it was my therapy. So like, I caught on and knew that I was doing what I was doing. Wasn't nothing wrong with it. Is we used to go to Rick. And in the pen, it's probably like 150, 200 niggas at Rick. And this is, motherfuckers don't get to go outside. Sometimes we probably get to go outside 3 times a week, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when I started seeing I got all these motherfuckers listening to me, at Rick, like niggas is stopping to work out, niggas is knowing we finna have to get locked back down. niggas is taking this time to listen to you, I know it was real. Like, these killers, these is real right. All that gang shit niggas be talking about in these streets, these the baddest of the baddest. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Some of the dumbest of the dumbest too, you know what I'm saying? We ain't finna just act like prison just got all the good shit, but that's when I seen it. Like, I already knew, but it hit me then. When motherfuckers that's in that hoe doing 20s, 30s, 50s, it's like, bro, if I see you come back in this hoe, bro, and all that rapping you be doing in here, you gonna see me, you come back in this hoe. Yeah. Like, we gonna see each other, brother, cause you got it. So, you know what I'm saying? So it was installed. It was installed. Yeah. You know like what you knew that when you when you was going back home, you was gonna hit the ground running. Yeah, I could. It's a lot of friends that should have tell you, like, they don't even say shit to me about what I wanted to do because it was already made up. Yeah. And if you didn't get behind this shit, y'all got moved around. What would you say is one of the like biggest reality checks that you got, you know, while you were locked up before you came home? Oh, my son. That was the biggest. You know what I'm saying? I left for being able to carry him. So when I got out, bro was like, don't pick me up. I'm a big boy. Yeah. And that fucked me up, you know what I'm saying? I missed all that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You know, so like, I just didn't want to do that again, you know what I'm saying? Made you appreciate time. Yes, right, because I got a daughter now that's finna be 2, so I see how, you know, I got to miss that little time, you know what I'm saying, when they learning to walk and want to be held and crying for you, because if they get to an age, bro, where they be like, what? Right. Well, they just call you for a couple of dollars. Yeah, for real. I don't need nothing, you know what I'm saying, like, so. Yeah, like that was the biggest rude awakening, bro, just being from my family, bro. Word. You know what I'm saying? Not being able to go on my own motherfucking refrigerator too. You know what I'm saying? Just being told what to do by a 17-year-old that's getting hired at this job and shit, you know? Bro, it's like you got some people that fool that actually take them jobs for the ego, you know what I'm saying, to be able to tell a nigga what to do, tell another grown man what to do, you know what I'm saying? That shit ain't cool at all. Cats that was getting bullied in school, or the cats that was lame in school, get that badge on, and now they get tough, puff the chest out and all that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And it's hard to fight that pepper spray. Man. That shit burn like a motherfucker. Then you're gonna have to fight in the dorm, because once they spray you, they spray everybody. Right. Yeah, so that was a rude awakening, just being away from family, bro, and just how they handle you in that house, bro. Yeah. That shit ain't for no human. You know, so I wouldn't wish that on nobody. Word. And what's some principles, what's some things that you are teaching to your kids to value more than money? Oh, really, it's time, bro. Like I had to learn that. You know what I'm saying? And it's the same thing. My son, I learned so much from him. You know what I'm saying? My first child is just, bro, buying people shit, that shit don't mean something. That don't mean nothing to nobody sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Time is everything, bro. Like, you don't know what you can do for people, you know what I'm saying, by just seeing them, that you'll take the time out of their day. You know what I'm saying? And I never knew how precious time was until I got with X and we busy and we home 24 to 48 hours, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, not used to it, you know what I'm saying? My people ain't used to it. Yeah. My partners on the block ain't used to it, you know what I'm saying? The words like, but it's not a bad thing because I'm giving my people hope. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Giving them a different outlook on life. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, like my son, man, he time, bro. We try to get it in as much as possible. Yeah. If I can't be there every phone call, you know what I'm saying, just letting them know, you know what I'm saying, like I ain't never too busy for you. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Just always do that for anybody though. But your mom, anybody you truly love, you know what I'm saying? Because they can be gone at any time. Absolutely. Nah, and one of the first things you said, like that time is more valuable than just giving gifts and just giving material things. It helps for a minute. Then when you worried and it's all you done got that feeling out of it, like, you know what I'm saying, you be really, you know, so you be wanting that person there, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's like shit, they motherfucker probably can't vent or be they self all week because they be they self with you and you ain't been here all week, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. You got people like that, you know what I'm saying? So, like, yeah, time, you know what I'm saying? I just teach them, you know what I'm saying, just be there for the ones you love. Like, shit here and gone. Yeah, nah, for sure. And when you got out, like how soon after
did you get back to recording and, you know what I'm saying, get back to it?
Oh, I recorded my first day home. First day, okay, so like I was telling you, I came up with the Yellow BZ, Mo3, Yayo, and Freddie Wave.
Yeah.
When they got, so they ain't had no deals when I went in. But all them engineers that they was using, Bud, JT, Real in the Fields, man, anybody you could think of that had a studio in Dallas, I recorded there. And I recorded with them when they was on their come up, when they was learning how to record.
Yeah.
So when I came home, motherfuckers already knew my drive. You know what I'm saying? I was the dude who, I done been on both sides, bro. I done been the dude pulling up in the foreign selling this CD, and I done been the nigga that was just standing up at the store selling this CD. I done been on both sides of the shoe, so everybody know where I come from. Everybody know how I've been hustling for this. Yeah. Been in the most dangerous places freestyling and shit. So you know what I'm saying? It was coming home ready to work.
Yeah.
People was waiting for me. You know what I'm saying?
And what would you say is the like the first song that started buzzing for you, that like started making some noise, that even let you know like, all right, like this for real, like let me really focus.
Really, I had so I got out in 2020. In 2021, I did 35 videos. Did 35 videos, just dropping. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Before people caught on to the Detroit wave and everything, I was already going to Cali and shit on some more shit. You know what I'm saying? Hustling. Yeah. So I used to run into a lot of Detroit niggas, and like, if you go to Northern California, their music, their tempo is like Midwest. Oh, yeah. So I had got hooked on the connected on the Vizo shit, but I was already listening to Doughboy Cash Out and them when they was with Jeezy.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? They had that song, they used to have that old song, A Rock Hoes, Fuck Ice, you know what I'm saying? Throwing up gang signs, that's my, all that old shit. So I got hooked on Vizo. So I ended up getting a verse from Vizo for like $3 million.
Oh, word.
On some connection from somebody else. But long story short, bro, ended up getting signed to QC, and we did a song together. He looked out for me, put it on his page and everything, on his YouTube. Yeah. That was my, I got like 500,000 views on that. And it woke me up when I seen like his artists that he was pushing at the time, me and his video did better than all that shit. Yeah. So I was like, all right. So I did this other song called Easy to Get, and I shot it out here and shit. Brought a couple of my partners, and bro, it was I was just gaining a lot of traction. You know what I'm saying? I painted myself like Pablo Escobar in the video. I was getting a lot of traction. You know what I'm saying? To where like people was watching, but at the same time, I still was a one-man army. I didn't have a manager. I didn't have your homeboys that was investing. You know what I'm saying? So everything was coming out of my pocket. So my shit wasn't doing my paperwork and shit right, you know what I'm saying? My BMI, ASCAPs and all that shit. I'm just dropping the music, bro. No rollout, nothing. It can be doing way better than what it's doing. Yeah. But at the same time too, I'm getting the traction, but I'm making so much in the streets. I'm missing shows and shit, trying to do all this other shit, because when people like, oh, Dad, you don't really want to do this shit, but at the same time, in my head, because I'm telling you I'm doing it by myself, so I'm like, how you think the fuck I'm paying for this?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You telling me I can't be busy for this, but you know what I'm saying? Motherfucker will give you $1,500 for a show, my pay is $1,500. You know what I'm saying? So like, motherfuckers didn't understand where I was coming from, but I didn't understand where they was coming from too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You gotta pick one. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You can do both, you know what I'm saying? But you know how that shit go too, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. You can work for something, you can do both and end up fucking up on something that you worked so hard for, and it's like, it was pointless.
At what point did you make the conscious decision to take one foot in, one foot out, and put both feet into your career?
I had ran into X. He was at the jeweler, getting his shit clean and shit. And I asked him what he was doing, bro. He was like, he was getting another 600 piece made, because he's finna sign an artist and shit. You know what I'm saying? When he was just yapping, he was like, shit, I never really came with you. Like, so before that, me and bro had already been recording at the same studio.
Gotcha.
And he was just joking. I thought he was joking anyway, you know what I'm saying? He had just made that Texas song. And I was like, bitch, that's how hard. I was like, it's gonna go. You went back to the roots. Like, we got a lot of people from all right, prime example, Trap Boy Freddy, biggest song is Quita. Hold up, big baby. That's Texas swag.
Yeah.
People, you know, like for me traveling and doing the other shit I was doing, I got to see how much people were so in love with Texas.
Yeah.
So when I heard bro do that, I told him, like, bitch, that's a hit. He was like, bitch, I'm gonna sign you once I make it. I was like, all right, I'm gonna sign you too, nigga, if I make it. You know what I'm saying? Ran into him at the jewelry, we talking about that. And you know, like, bro, I would just have up and down, bro. I had caught like 3 cases back to back. So this after, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, I'm fighting 1 case for 3 years. I ended up getting caught again with a pistol and some balls. Then I get caught with some more. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? So I seen him again. I was just like, bitch, I signed, bro. I don't even want no money. And he was like, he was like, that's cool and all, but like, what's your purpose? Like, I never really had a purpose, bro. Like, the whole time I rapped my whole life, I never knew what I wanted. Or could give you an honest reason why I rapped other than I love doing it. Yeah. And he told me, when I told him that, he was like, that ain't good enough. So, you know what I'm saying? It made me think about, like I told you, I caught all them cases, like, damn. And my daughter wasn't even born yet. So like, damn, you finna repeat the same cycle. Now this is a little girl. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I don't want any nigga raising her, you know what I'm saying? And I don't want her to grow up and find out my daddy went to prison when I was little and shit, and she might be attracted to them type of niggas, you know what I'm saying? I just want to be there to show her better, be there every day, every step of the way, you know what I'm saying? So once I got that purpose together, and me and bro talked, and he was like, shit, I'm gonna talk it over with the team and see what's up. And and that's when I was just like, fuck it, you know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, I ain't gonna just say I was like, fuck it, I was doing my thing still. 2 of my cases got thrown out after I signed with him, and I was like, and bro had me on the road. I was missing niggas getting killed, spots was getting hit, and I'm thinking like, if I went on that road, bro, the shoe could have been on the other foot.
Yeah. Nah,
so I just said, fuck it, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, like, don't get it twisted. It'd be hard, cause like I say, bro, I'm the head honcho of my family. Like, I was the one everybody depend on, you know what I'm saying? From family to friends, you know? I was the nigga you can call and get what you gonna get, you know what I'm saying? Or I can help you the best way possible. Now, you know, like, when that shit at first started, I couldn't be that guy that they all called on, you know what I'm saying? So it was rough at first, but then I had to learn how to rap hustle. It's the same shit, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Same way I was spending my time in them traps, I turned that same energy to the studio.
Word. Is it true that X gave you an ultimatum, like to get out of the streets, you know, and come and get this record deal? Like,
oh yeah, like bro be on my ass. Like, make sure, like, nigga, if I'm in Cali, I better be there for music, cause he'll call and be like, you there too long, what the fuck you doing? You trying to go, like, he be on me, like, that's dumb. That's dumb. He like, you'll throw out, like, bro be on me, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm on probation, he don't be wanting me to smoke, he be on me, bro, like.
Yeah.
And like, at first, I was on some, nigga, I'm big bro, nigga, the fuck?
Yeah.
You come, but then, I just wasn't used to a nigga curring like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what I had to look at, like, damn, bro cur.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, bro ready to catch a fade with me because of some shit that I'm doing that ain't gonna hurt him at all. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, bro, it was one time, nigga, I was trying to argue with bro about that, and I was like, nigga, I'm fucked up, nigga, I need to do this. And he was like, nigga, what you'll make from that? And I told that nigga was like, I'll give you $80,000 right now, nigga. If that's the case, if you just want to go to the track, you think that nigga, I can give you 80 right now, nigga. And I was like, and then, you know what I'm saying, just people around me was like, damn, bitch, just leave it alone.
Yeah.
Nigga cur, nigga see something, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And bro, like I say, you know what I'm saying, I never had nobody care like that, bro.
Yeah.
You got a whole bunch of homeboys and shit, you know what I'm saying? But like if niggas know me, like I ain't gonna lie, I'm a bad ass hustler. I ain't gonna lie. I'm a grinder, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Ain't nobody ever gave me shit. I ain't got no big uncles, no rich dad, none of that shit. I really got it from zero. So it be niggas from the streets that be like, you done the bitch, cause you can make. But bro wasn't on that, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But you gotta respect that.
Absolutely, because that's different. It's like what we was talking about earlier, and we was talking about granny, and you know what I mean? Like usually is grandma, mama, like them the people that's giving that unconditional love, that care for you and care about your well-being. So when one of your partners shows you that they see the greatness in you and that they care about you like that, that's you gotta respect that.
Yeah, cause bro could have easily signed, put a chain on me, hit the road, and left me in the hood.
Yeah.
And let me do my own shit and be that 600 nigga that's still getting that trench money. Yeah, hood having, but you're not fulfilling the mission.
Right.
Like you can't. It's. I don't know no rappers, bro. That's so early in the beginning of their career, and put every nigga that they got signed with them on the same pedestal as them. Like, all right, if I perform, these niggas perform. Like, niggas not doing it, bro. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Maybe if they got a hit song with each other, you might come on stage and not doing your own shit. You know what I'm saying? So, like, bro, give a nigga space and opportunity, man. You ain't busting the move, that's your fault, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, I respect, I appreciate, I love brother for that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because bro done opened his platform.
Exactly, bro.
For y'all to be able to come through and win.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, I just, you gave me an escape, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. You can't really look at it no other way, you know? And I be seeing it like cause I go back to the hood, as soon as I get off the damn plane, it might be crazy to people, but I don't know. I just like the smell of the air. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But when I go over there, though, I be seeing how my niggas be smiling, bro.
Yeah.
Be wanting to know, like, when you leave again, bitch? I be like, bitch, I'm on here 3 days. They like, you know what I'm saying? Like, got a lot of partners for that, you know, they can make all the money in the world, but don't nobody like watching over they motherfucking back here.
Yeah, nah, for real. That ain't no life to live. You know what I mean? Like the anxiety that come with that we don't even be knowing we be having, because you just so used to just moving in a certain way. You don't even know that you know what I mean?
Nah, like, cause prime example, PB Murder Gang, PB, he with us, you know what I'm saying? So he a slum baby too, so it was different for him when he first got on the road with us. Like, bro, shows don't be no, you know, it don't be the shows where the niggas just standing looking at you and shit. Like, these motherfuckers is here to see y'all perform.
The crowd is active.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, not having to carry guns and shit, you know what I'm saying? And real security handling this shit for, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like I say, we was doing this shit from the bottom, so going to other niggas' towns with niggas driving with straps, you know, just chancing it all the way around.
Yeah.
Bro just showed a nigga a whole nother way of life, man. Wow. That a nigga wouldn't even knew what was there. I ain't gonna lie to you.
So a little bit earlier in the convo, we mentioned change. And now we're talking about, you know, all of these changes that come about from really taking like your music career serious, really taking it as a full-time job. What would you say was the most difficult part of, you know, adapting to these changes, whether it be you yourself or even like your people, like you said, like they're like, damn, bitch, when you gonna be back home? Or when you going back out, like, damn, you only here a day or two? Like,
the changes, you know, be a lot of changes, bro. Like, I'm talking about as soon as I get off that plane, they bring my kids. I'm talking about, oh, you here? Shit. Keep the motherfuckers until y'all, when you look, cause they know I ain't finna be here long. You know what I'm saying? But holidays and shit, you know, it just, you know, you get homesick, bro. You know, shit that you used to doing all the time. And, you know, I always been a superstar of my family. You know what I'm saying? Flamboyant. I'm coming there with the highs and expensive outfit and chain. I was like, they be missing that, but you know, like, they happy too at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Cause ain't nobody, like I told you, I'm from a little ass town. Ain't nobody did this. You know what I'm saying? And then not even just doing it, I'll pop up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I let a nigga see like it's believable. You know what I'm saying? It's reachable.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's when people ask me why do I come back. Shit, that's why. So you can see like, nigga, you can make it and still be the same person. You know, cause you know we had a couple dudes making it in the NBA and all that shit. I ain't seen them folks come back to my hometown and do shit for nobody. My first check, I did a back to school giveaway. You know what I'm saying? I got more planned once I can get a schedule down. You know, sort of like because they never seen that. You know what I'm saying? And I just want to pay back for all the dirt that I did. You know what I'm saying? You know how you tell when I told you I did so much. I just want to get back to the people. But the change, bro, just not being home. You know, that fuck with people. You know what I'm saying? I would like to be feeling like this shit a long distance relationship and shit. You know what I'm saying? You really don't get time, bro. It's like, don't get it twisted. It's fun. it's everything you can think of, but you gotta grind. You gotta make these rehearsals. You gotta be at these interviews. You gotta put in what you want out this shit.
Yeah, nah, for real. You really gotta treat this like a full-time job.
Hell yeah. How they say it, the same thing that took you to get there is not gonna be the same thing it take to stay there.
Yeah. And it's a lot easier to lose it when you have it.
Yeah,
you know
it is.
Like you can slip and lose a lot.
It's just like the dope game. It's the same thing with the money. It's really not about getting the money. That's not the problem. A lot of people can get money.
Yeah.
It's about keeping it.
Yeah, maintaining it.
Same thing with in the entertainment, sports. It's a lot of people playing sports, a lot of people rapping.
Yeah.
It's about keeping your position. It's about putting in the work. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So.
Nah, for sure. The Meet the Sixers project.
No, sure.
Can you talk about that? That's a hard project with you, Big X, and Rosama.
Like I say, bro just throwing the oop as soon as we get with him. You know what I'm saying? He had supposed to have been, we did LA. He was supposed to be doing his album. He was recording his album, but he was like, bitch, I want to do a tape introducing y'all. So shit, it was just us vibing, bro. We was 30 days in LA, bro, working on his album at the same time. I might record something, leave something open, give it to Ro. Ro doing the same thing to me, X doing the same thing. Or I recorded this as an open on it.
Yeah.
And shit, we ended up making a masterpiece, you know what I'm saying?
And y'all cats just have such a natural flow with each other. Like it's just so seamless. Like on the Meet the Sixers song, like the way y'all going back to back.
Yeah.
With
that was all us in the studio playing, giggling, laughing, bro, just chilling. You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't no ego tripping. You know what I'm saying? That shit carry a long way. You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm the big brother. You know what I'm saying? To where I did so much shit, I be trying to teach and just show my brothers and them this and that. You know, we learn from each other in so many different ways. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To where people don't even understand how talented them niggas is. You know, X write verses in 10 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Ro metaphor, but he like me. You know what I'm saying? We grew up on the Waynes and just niggas who could rap, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, you had to be able to rap, you know what I'm saying? Your G Herbos and shit like that, like substance music. So like, you just get, when you put all three of us, like we the same guy, but in, like, it's just like three dudes standing in the hood, but these are three different hoods. A hood everywhere. Yeah. Of course, the hood's gonna be different in some type of way, but at the end of the day, it's the same shit. It's just with their own twang, you know what I'm saying? Your own sauce, your own spice on it, bro. And then when you put all that shit together, it's just magic. But it's effortless though. I can't even lie to you. You can't sit here and be like, oh, we did this, did that. It was shit just like water. It's just like cutting on the sink and put your cup under there, man. Yeah. It's gonna fill up.
Nah, that's what it sounds like. It sounds effortless.
Yeah,
like,
for real. Sure.
The song Backstreet, I love that song, and we was just talking about the Bay Area and you know, sure. and them sounds and all of that. And I know y'all
shout out E40.
Yeah, use the E40. I want to be saved. But can you talk about that song? That song's one of my favorites on the project.
Backstreet, me and Ro, we was actually trying to find songs to get on with each other. You know what I'm saying? We had like 3 or 4 songs before that. But Tay, you know, it's a couple of niggas named Tay. I forgot how he say he is on the beach, but his name Tay. He was sending Ro some packs, and Ro was going through his beats one day. I'm like, man, that nigga hard than bitch. So he ended up playing that beat, and I'm like, bitch, let's do that one. And he was like, bet, I'm writing this song. So he write, you know, it's like I told you, I freestyle. So Ro, when we be at these big ass cribs and shit, Ro go outside with his earbuds in, and he write outside. He'll be outside just walking right in his phone. So while he doing that, I'm in there punching my shit in, boom, I get in there, I wake him up. I mean, I go get him like, I go put your verse on that hoe and shit. X coming there and listening, it ended up being like one of his favorite songs, you know what I'm saying? So, like I say, it's just, like, we like brothers, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just, I don't know, it's just, it go together. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You gotta think, bro, like I came in, bro and his people, they was already on the road with each other. You know what I'm saying? We had to know it was a vibe with each other. When I got signed with Bro, I was gone because he was on the Kevin Gates tour. I had to do 36 dates with them. And you know what I'm saying? Like, I'll tell you, I'm coming out the street, so I just been rapping. I just been putting out music. I probably didn't know half my shit. So nigga like, you know, most niggas would have been like, honestly, don't even know it's fucking music. You know what I'm saying? But Bro and them, it was funny. It was, you know what I'm saying? We grew together, you know what I'm saying? That's what's up. So, you know, like, it's love, bro. That's my family.
What was that experience like on that Kevin Gates tour?
Oh, man. I had some good spirits, I had some bad spirits. I remember, you know, I ain't know nothing about earplugs and shit. I ain't did no big show. So it was one show where I couldn't hear myself. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I don't know the song all the way. So I be using the song. But bro, I gave up. I was pissed off. They were like, you can't do that. So, you know what I'm saying? But that was one of my biggest lessons. You know what I'm saying? Like, I never want that to happen to me again. And didn't nobody boo me or nothing then. But what it was is I had got on the comments. A dude from one of the shows tried to bash X, and I had said something, but then like about 6 people came with her, like, yeah, nigga, I was at the such show, you choked. I was like, damn. I'm like, for sure. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And yeah. But other than that though, like, just starting when I got it down though, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Performing in front of 15,000, bro, I never imagined that shit, you know, performing at arenas and stadiums and shit, you know.
And that's a crazy way to come in.
Yeah, for sure.
Like you come in and you gotta wear the in-ears and gotta, I mean, most cats, you know, is rapping from a section in the club, you know what I'm saying? And
you know, and I was at, you know what I'm saying, to where like, you know, doing little hood shit, you know, they don't even be having wireless mics.
Right.
You right there by the DJ, and the DJ booth, motherfucker can't see to where you the main motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? I'll tell you one time too that fucked me up that Bro had did on that tour. You know, we coming out the road, so this before we getting on the planes and driving. I mean, planes and landing and going straight to stuff. We were driving state to state. So you be having to, motherfucker don't even get to sleep but on the road, cause we going out, doing all after party. Yeah. They gotta drive to the other place, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes we might make it at the end of motherfucking sound check, you know what I'm saying? So when that shit come, you don't even get to do everything that you need to prepare like you need to. So long story short, we had just got out the road and had to get straight on stage. But I'm telling you, we didn't draw like 10 hours.
Yeah.
Bro, time he got a shit. So look, I'm on stage. He was like, Hood, you can do 2 songs tonight. All right, boom, I done did the 2 songs. I'm getting ready to walk off stage. I'm like, y'all ready for X? Nigga, they ain't back there talking about, he ain't out shit. I'm like, what? But you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm only practicing 2 or 3 songs. Like, but it was an opportunity though. And you know what I'm saying? It gave me some shine. Like, I ended up doing like a 20-minute or 30-minute set. Word. And I was only supposed to do a 7-minute, 6-minute set. You know what I'm saying? So that was a moment to remember because I wasn't prepared at all, and it let me know the shit. I got something because motherfuckers could have started walking off and booing and throwing shit in that 15 to 20 minutes because they didn't come to see me. First of all, it's already Kevin Gates tour. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers ready for Gates. Then the people who were here for X, who is this new ass nigga?
Right, they like, where the fuck at? Where bruh?
bro got 10, 12 songs out. I ain't heard shit, but who is he got there? Who is this motherfucker?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, hell yeah, bro. Like, yeah, it's a lot of moments and life-changing situations that happen. You know
That's
what I'm
dope though. And I feel like when we get thrown into the fire, like that, the best outcomes come from that. You know what I mean? So you needed that experience to even just prepare you to, you know, do more shows and just, you know what I mean, just really get your weight up. You know what I mean? When it comes to performing and shit.
Cause I wasn't ready. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
Bro and them had my shit laid out for me when I came, because I didn't know what songs to push. Bro, cause probably had 1,000 records.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like literally, you know what I'm saying? But they was already on my shit, bro. When I stepped on that tour bus, bro and them was knowing my unreleased song. You know what I'm saying? Cause I was recording with his producer, Tony Cole, too, at the same time.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah, bro. So Kevin Gates and them, they some real people too. You know what I'm saying? So got a lot of love from that tour, bro.
Nah, that's what's up, man. You mentioned Tony Cole. He got some soulful ass beats.
Yeah, bro. You wouldn't believe that man 21, 22 years old.
Oh wow, I ain't know that.
To have an ear like that for soul music like that, that's crazy.
Nah,
you know what
for
I'm saying?
real. And then too, when I was listening to your Croptober 2 project, I saw that you was even tapping into some of the soul stuff, like with Smooth Operator song.
Yeah, hell yeah. Shout out to my boy OG Lincoln. I didn't even like that song.
What? That song.
So that was I don't know, bro. I had came from hustling one day, shit. I just be doing music, bro. You know what I'm saying? And shit, I just be vibing. You know, Croptober was my life story. You know what I'm saying? That was the time of the month to where I made my most money. You know what I'm saying? And everybody know that's when the weed grow.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And when the prices get lower and cheaper. So that was a way to describe myself at the time. That's why I was doing the Croptober.
Word. Your song "Trapped in the Trap."
Yeah.
That was one of my favorites too. But then the message in that.
Yeah.
Can you speak on that, because there's so many people trapped in the trap.
Oh yeah, man. Like I said, it go back to the money you making. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's hard to just stop something that you've been doing for so long. You know, like, it shouldn't be hard for motherfuckers who ain't never made nothing, but I just seen some real paper from the shit. You know what I'm saying? To where like, but I'm trapped. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know where this is gonna lead you. You know it's a two-way road. It's dead or jail.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or some people end up losing it all and not knowing nothing else. So like, bro, when it's all you know, bro, when you don't got when you're back against the wall, nobody there to lean on, but you know how to get it out the land. It's something that you just kind of hard to give up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's why I appreciate bro for the escape, but like just trapped in this trap, man. You know what I'm saying? Like shit, it's called a trap for a reason.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's called a trap for a reason. You know what I'm saying? I done been in the real traps where we got the metal gates built in that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? They coming that hoe and he locked in. You know, like I come from the bottom of the barrel. You know what I'm saying? All earls. You know what I'm saying? From the crack whack to the weed and shit going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, you seen a lot. You know what I'm saying? Seen a lot. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I just seen some motherfuckers make so much to where like it'll make you second guess the other shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Bro, like, motherfucker can be ducked off and be a millionaire right now. You know what I'm saying? And not speak. But that's not what I'm here for. You know what I'm saying? My purpose is to pass my story on and tell them how I got the door unlocked to where I could escape the trap.
Yeah, nah,
you know
for sure. And man, you know, we were talking earlier just about how you freestyle all your songs. And that is so crazy because like I said, like the storytelling that you doing in these songs is you know, like so intricate. Like you telling like deep stories, you know what I mean? Like I feel like cats like you, like Sauce Walker, like it's like few and far between where cats can really freestyle and it has like deep substance to it.
Yeah, but at the same time, like just like a nigga like Sauce, you gotta look at how much he went through. Mom was a crackhead, prostitution, all that shit, bro. Bro was probably part of one of the biggest gangs that was in Houston at one point in time when he was young. You know, he shot up Trey Day when he was like 17, 18, you know what I'm saying? So like, it all goes about, like, first of all, the culture. People don't know, but like, Swisher House had got started because they was on another side of town, you know? But I listened to both, you know what I'm saying? The Rec Shop, you had Walt's Nest, all them rode orange slabs and shit. But they was all freestyling.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They used to get on the drink and just have fun and go. Then, you know, you had Flip, of course, you know what I'm saying, with the 15-minute freestyles, 20-minute freestyles. So that's my culture that I grew up on, watching that.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? And it used to be that type of shit at functions, you know what I'm saying? It used to be like that when people were actually partying at parties and you'll rock the crowd, you know what I'm saying? So it's just something that I took to the studio. Like, even before the punch in, like even on some of that shit, like, I don't know, like, it just, I'm in tune, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not a fairy tale.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's not like I'm trying to make something up. Even though I'm making the song up, I'm not making nothing up, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
These are real life situations, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They might not be exactly how the situation be, you know what I'm saying? But this shit that went on.
Yeah.
This shit is happening. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I be able to come out fluent, bro. Then like I told you, I gotta be blessed, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying, to have a way with words like that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not common for everybody.
Yeah, I mean, it's like a painter who can, like, for real, like, just like close their eyes and see the vision and then paint something so, you know what I mean, descriptive, so
that's the crazy
detailed.
part. When I close my eyes, it be black, bro. I don't see nothing. And I don't think about the next word. It's just like, it's weird as hell. It's weird, because I had people ask me, like, the next word be in your head, right? I'll be like, bro, it don't be nothing there. It's just, it's really just, it's something I like to do, bro. It's like I say, in actuality, bro, it's an escape. You know what I'm saying? It's a way. I might want to cuss you out and tell you all about yourself, but I can rap this shit out real quick, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Nah, that's what's up.
Bro, I remember, I'll tell you a funny situation. I was in science class, 9th grade years, right before I dropped out. But I had a science teacher, she loved me, bro. And I used to always be in her classroom, my earphones on. She was like, what the hell you listen to? Because she grabbed, she was like, it's just beats. I'm like, yeah, I'll be rapping. She was like, I'll pass you this semester. I'm gonna give you 10 words. You gotta freestyle in front of the class.
Easiest assignment you ever
in my fucking life did. But, you know, I had to go figure out what those words meant and shit, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, though, like, when I seen I could do shit like that, you know what I'm saying? It was always like that, though, for me in school. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was the guy.
Yeah.
Lunch tables, the beating and shit, like, I'm shutting that shit down. And I always had it in me to where I want to rap so hard, I didn't want you to rap no more. I wanted you to say, let that nigga keep going.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
True God given talent.
Yeah, for sure.
Man, what's one of the biggest life lessons that you learned?
One of the biggest life lessons that I've learned, one of the biggest, man, don't go broke, man. They treat you bad when you broke. That's the biggest life lesson now. They treat you fucked up. They try to act like you ain't that guy.
Yeah.
For sure.
And from being somebody who's been up, been down, back up, you say you don't ever want that feeling.
Yeah, man, don't ever let them play with your name, man. Just stay at it, bro. Don't go broke for no image. You know what I'm saying? Don't go broke trying to keep up. Going to these clubs, buying these motherfucking boots and popping these bottles for motherfuckers who ain't gonna call you if you get locked up, or if you even break a motherfucker toe, nigga ain't gonna call and check on you. You know what I'm saying? So, man, live your life at your own pace. It ain't a race. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? This shit about who lasts the longest. This shit ain't never been about who get it the fastest.
That's real.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I done seen niggas who was straight peons when I was a kid, and I was stuck in nigga doing good in the bitch, and probably, you know, can put on the facade now like he been doing that shit forever, but I know it took time. You know what I'm saying? But there's nothing wrong with that. That's what people get confused at. They think that shit's supposed to just happen right now. I need it right now. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with having that hunger, but don't trick yourself off the streets trying to chase something that's gonna be there forever.
That's real. That's real. What else you working on, bro? What else you got coming up?
Oh man, so I'm out here shooting the 10 p.m. Atlanta video. I got another song called Risk Taker. I got some shit lined up with my boy C-Mo, 600 Days of Road Running. Okay. I just dropped a collab for my first batch of merch that I did to try it out. Gotta be in Dreamville tomorrow for the festival.
Okay, word.
We're going on tour with Lil Baby in June. Man, but when I say my plate look like a Thanksgiving meal right now, man, this shit filled up, man. I need a doggy bag. It's a lot of shit going on, man. It's a lot of shit going. It's a lot of movement. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be in y'all face a whole lot right now, man. It's just a lot of grinding and working. Right. Yeah, for sure.
Man, that's what's up, man. You got any shout outs you want to give?
Oh man, shout out my whole city, man. Shout out Corsicana, my motherfucking birthplace, niggas. For all my young niggas. Campaign, us, Keno, man, all my youngsters, y'all keep doing y'all thing, but y'all already know, man, it's love. I might not get to say everybody's name, but y'all know what it is, man. TDG, you know what I'm saying, till the world blow, nigga. I've been global. They already know that. So, North Dallas, baby, Forest Lane, 9s and 7s with double O's, man. So, street niggas, man, I love everybody. Y'all know, like, shit, it's so many names, I don't want to say too many. Motherfuckers like, oh, you ain't shout me out, but everybody know I love them and I put on for the whole city, not just the North. I made money in the Grove, I made money in the Cliff, the South, everywhere, man. I put on for the worldwide. Man, any nigga that's trying to get it out the mud and ain't waiting for no handouts and waiting on nobody, love y'all. Shout out to y'all. Y'all know what it is. And free all my brothers out there box too. You know I'm accepting every call.
No, I'm playing my life inside this shit like Russian roulette. So I start smelling fishy around this bitch, finna make some fish fillet. Double up my cup and take my feelings